how to speak more confidently in any situation. Talking is something that most of us do on a daily basis. As such, most of us will probably say that, for the most part, we feel pretty good doing it. We can talk to our parents, our friends, our partners. But then, when we really need that gift of the gab, it can end up letting us down. This is what happens when we're in a physical or verbal confrontation. It's what happens when many of us go on dates, and it's what happens when we're in interviews. The problem isn't talking. The problem is talking confidently. So in this presentation, we're going to look at how you can always do that, no matter the circumstances. Tip 1. Stand up. The first tip is to fix your body language, and specifically, that means you should stand more erect with your chest somewhat puffed out. Doing this will immediately make you take up more physical space, making you more dominant and helping you to at least seem more confident. At the same time, this will help with the acoustics of your voice and mean that everything you say comes out louder and more clearly. Tip 2. Speak more slowly. The more nervous we are, the faster we tend to talk. This has the effect of making our voice sound higher pitched, weaker, and ultimately less confident. Your job then is to try and overcome this by speaking more slowly. This makes you sound instantly deeper and more confident, and it makes the content of what you're saying seem more considered and trustworthy. Tip 3. Breathe. If you are panicked and if you're shaking, then you will sound nervous. That stands to reason. Try to get your physiological response under control then. The best way to do this is to breathe more slowly and more fully, which will help to get your parasympathetic nervous system back under control so that your heart stops racing. Tip 4. Relax. When you are nervous, the release of hormones and neurotransmitters tends to make you tense up and become more physically anxious. By relaxing, you can counteract this fact and you can loosen the muscles around your throat and vocal cords, making you sound deeper, more powerful, and more confident. And finally, tip 5, make eye contact. Often the best way to become more confident is to act more confident until that becomes a reality. And one of the best ways to act more confident? Make eye contact with whoever it is that you're talking to. 5 style tips that will boost your confidence. The way you look and the way you dress can make a huge impact on the way that you come across and the way that you feel. We judge books by their covers all the time, even though we know better, and first impressions are terribly hard to shake. But it goes deeper than that and becomes a matter of self-fulfilling prophecies. If you feel good about what you wear, and if you think you look good, then you will walk taller, speak louder, and generally present yourself in a manner that makes you more impressive. And that changes the way that others react to you and the confidence they put in you. This in turn makes you feel even better about yourself. So it's what you call a virtuous cycle, where one positive change to your outfit can result in a cascade of changes to massively impact how you act and feel. Here are 5 tips to set you on your way. Get a good haircut and go regularly. This can make a massive difference to your overall appearance. Having long hair with split ends or hair that's just too overgrown to style properly just makes you look a little messy and as though you rushed out of bed. Not a good look. Wear good shoes. Get a good pair of shoes and a good bed, because if you're not in one, you're in the other. Many people judge others on the basis of their shoes, and this is something we wear nearly every day. Invest some more money here than you do elsewhere in your wardrobe. Wear something loud. Guys, every now and then it's a good idea to wear something a little louder, whether that means a white suit or a bright shirt. It says you're confident and not afraid to be the center of attention. And women, try wearing a little red lipstick or some big heels. Again, loud choices make you appear proud of your new look. Fewer, nicer items. It's far better to have a few high-quality items than lots of low-quality ones. People can see the difference. Be comfy. But finally, make sure you're also comfortable in what you wear. If you wear uncomfortable clothes, then it will play on the back of your mind and it will interfere with your performance.